Okay. Let me double check. I think Act 4 is the good ending. Let me look. Yeah. To achieve a good ending, says all CGs these of Sayuri, Natsuki, and Yuri in Act 1. Make sure to choose the dialogue options that favor each girl. This involves saving and reloading to see different character routes. Once you've viewed all the CGs, you can continue through the game normally. And in Act 4, Sayuri will thank the player for making everyone happy, instead of attempting to take over the game, like in the normal ending. Okay. And here, we know how to get that one. And do the side stories. Begin. I believe we did this one. Let's see. Yeah, we did this one. I don't know why it didn't save, but let's wait for it to finish. Switch this over. I'm just gonna sit through it since we did it last stream. You know this. Nice to meet you. sure if this is the proper way to do it, but we'll see. Figure out. Just wait for it to get through. It's loading. Oh, I'll do something really quick. I'm back. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna ban them. Looks like my mod isn't awake, so I'll just go on there myself and ban them. My webcam back on. Let's see here. Go to dashboard. Okay, now. And okay, ban via person trying to send links in chat. If you want to, you can DM me. I'm gonna put the Discord server inside of it. Right. So you guys can join it if you'd like. Copy. What is that? It's like, what is this too? Okay, here you go. We're on YouTube chat too. Okay, there we go. Make sure to join. I'm not sure what we're gonna do in there yet. Just waiting for more members. I think games on sale. I'm gonna look. Mafia is. Oh, here it is. I never planned on playing it. Okay, Yuri. Good to hear. Make a timeline of games. My calendar. Maybe I should. Get a calendar. Doing what? I have to look at my phone. Like what, 3 days? What day is it? Thursday? Let me look. I'm gonna have to change my schedule for the live streams. Log in. But I hate when apps, you close out of it, you try to go back and it makes you log in again. It shouldn't have to do that. DMC beta for COD. Never been a Call of Duty person. Never liked the multiplayer games all that much. The calendar. Okay, so starting on the 11th, I'm gonna have to change the schedule. I'm gonna start the streams at 3:30 to 4 o'clock. Like, depending on certain factors. It'd be the same time frames as usual. And I'm a Snake Eater. I'm gonna be playing that the day I'll be able to play it, so it's what, the 26th. So I'll just figure out what games I can fit in between those. Or in between, probably this stream I might get, because once I get the good ending in this game, I might try and find a few more endings. Things I'll practically be done with this game. I know Yoshi's Story, one of you guys recommended that, but I won't get an N64 controller until Christmas. Hopefully. Can't wait. Hey man. BVA. That's it. Death Stranding 2. I'm gonna I'm gonna play Death Stranding 1 first, though, if I'm gonna play 2. Let's see. November 8th. Let's see. Release date. Let me check Steam. Oh, it's on Steam. Oh, it's on sale. Half off. That's good. The release March 30th, 2022. It's about what? 3 years? Yeah, I'm not waiting that long. When that comes out, maybe like 3 of them now. Okay, side stories. Like the next one. Begin. Yes. For the first time, Sayuri is the first to enter the club room. Anxiety courses through her relentlessly. Will Yuri show up today? Sitting at a desk, she stamps her feet in an attempt to calm down. Why am I letting this affect me so much? I'm doing everything I can to make Yuri happy, but my best wasn't good enough. But it was still my best. But I'm letting everyone down. I'm always just a disappointment. Thank you. Readings, I don't like reading that much. See, Sayuri continues to wrestle with her self-deprecating thoughts. Every tiny noise causes her to lift her head in anticipation of Yuri's arrival. Minutes pass, and nobody enters the club room. Not Yuri or Monica. Gosh, I'm so late. Why did I offer to help those other students with their work? I'm such a pushover sometimes. It's going to leave such a bad impression on new club members like Yuri if I'm not the first one there. Monica rounds the corner approaching the club room. As she does so, Yuri jumps at the sound of Monica's voice. She's sitting outside the club room against the wall next to the door. Embarrassed, she quickly closes the book she was reading and stands up. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry I'm late. You didn't have to wait outside for me. The door to the club room is open. It's not. Yuri stammers, unable to explain herself. She peers inside the club room through the window, then looks away. Actually, I was just wondering if I could help you today instead. Me? With the club publicity stuff? Yes. Monica is utterly confused. Why is Yuri asking this all of a sudden, when she was so eager to spend time with Sayuri before? Did they not get along after all? Monica looks into the club room herself to see Sayuri sitting alone inside. Okay. It's kind of a simple job, but I'd be happy for you to tag along. Me too. Monica is worried, but she finds it difficult to insert herself into whatever conflict that may have arisen. It's a little ironic. She realizes that she could be so conflict avoidant after having been in the debate club. Okay, let's take a walk together. I just have to make copies of this new flyer and go around to the billboards and replace the old ones with the new ones. Yuri nods and the two set off. The two walk in silence. Without Sayuri, Monica finds it quite difficult to strike up conversation. So, how's everything been going? Fine. That's good. Neither of them follow up with anything anymore. Monica tenses up at the stinted conversation. How the heck does Sayuri do it? Sorry I didn't see you yesterday. I went straight to the computer lab to work on the flyers. Sayuri told me. What did you two end up doing yesterday? Just some reading. Oh, I'm glad. It's really starting to feel more like a literature club now. Yeah. It's kind of funny I felt so intimidated at first when I heard about the kind of reading you were into. But you know, it's kind of stupid of me because I'm just intimidated by things I'm not good at. And it's silly to assume that everyone who comes to the club will just have the same interests as me. But it's so cool that you're able to get Sayuri into it. It's like the club is working. I'm really happy about that. She's not into it. Huh? She's not into it, and I'm stupid for forcing it onto her. Yuri falls silent again, as if she started her thought but can't figure out how to continue it. Did something happen? Yuri sighs. No, it's just me. Yuri pauses. I'm thinking. A moment passes in silence, then Yuri shakes her head. I shouldn't be complaining to you all of a sudden. Don't be silly, I won't think you're complaining. I just want to make sure you feel welcome. If it's important to that, then you can tell me anything. Well, I do feel welcome. Too welcome, I guess. It's not an issue with the club, it's just an issue with me. So I feel wrong to inconvenience you with it. Monica pauses and thinks. Oh, what if we put it this way? It's my job as president to understand the needs of the club members, right? We're going to have all kinds of people joining this club, hopefully anyway. And learning about the diverse needs and interests of everyone will help me come up with club activities that everyone can be happy with. Not just only some people. I think of course. I need to be looking out for everyone. Otherwise, what kind of club would it be? I see. Yuri looks a little more relaxed. It signals to Monica that switching from a sympathetic approach to a pragmatic one was a good choice. each individual truly does have their own needs, okay? Yuri takes a deep breath. I'm a really weird and awkward person. I've accepted that about myself. I just don't know how to, I guess, connect with other people. How is it so easy for everyone else? How do you just make conversation about any arbitrary topic? I can talk for hours about the things that I'm into. Unfortunately, so much that I don't know when to stop. But for anything else, I just have no idea what to say. So, I understand that about myself. I'm just not good with people. I can't help it. So it feels like whenever I'm confronted with a new social situation, either ignored or made fun of or taken pity on. And Sayuri falls into that third category. What? Hold on. You're saying Sayuri is taking pity on you? Yuri nods. I just want to be treated like a normal person. If you don't like me, or you don't connect with my interests, then just tell me. I can accept that and move on. Sayuri is too nice to me. I'm so stupid for not realizing that she would just go along with whatever I pushed onto her. I must go. Okay. Nobody deserves to put themselves through that kind of discomfort just because they pity some weirdo who doesn't know how to make friends. It's the worst feeling. I hate it. Yuri's sharp words cut through the tense air. Somewhere in the middle of the conversation, the two stopped short in the hallway, prioritizing the conversation over their original task. Monica looks at Yuri. Yuri only looks down, with her fists clenched. I think you should tell her that. I could never say that to someone's face. It's pathetic. Sayuri is different. Making people happy is the most important thing to her. I'm sure that's all she's trying to do. So if you're able to explain to her what makes you happy, then she'll do anything to make it happen. That's the problem. What kind of friendship has one person always trying to cater to the other person's weird needs? I'm sorry. I'm making myself sound so... No. I think I'm starting to understand. Monica hesitates to finish her thought out loud. It's something that Sayuri would be able to say better. Sayuri is someone who will give anyone however much kindness they need in order to smile. But Yuri, who has a difficulty accepting kindness, must be driving Sayuri to be even more assertive in her kindness, further exacerbating the matter. Neither person is to blame, but it's an issue that can't be resolved without them understanding each other better. Sayuri wants to be your friend, I promise that. It's okay for different people to have different needs. I mean, Sayuri, she has real needs too. But good friends work together and can be whatever they need for each other. You just have to have good communication and talk about it. I don't have good communication. Yuri stops and shakes her head. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. My head is just, it's so resistant to everything. I'm pushing such a kind person away from me because of it. Yuri pauses to think. I'm so tired of this cycle I'm creating for myself. I think I'm so afraid of people pushing me away, but I just push them away first. How thoughtless and immature of me. Yuri takes a deep breath and exhales. I didn't mean for this to turn into a whole venting session, but I understand now that I just need to communicate with her. You're totally fine. It's with a club, remember? You're just helping to make the club a better place for everyone. Yeah? Yuri falls silent again. She looks like she wants to say something. Well, say it. This kind of critical thinking is something I'm really bad at. You know, about people. So, thank you. Anytime. Monica smiles at Yuri. For just a moment, Yuri finds it in herself to meet Monica's gaze and return a shy smile of her own. Yuri and Monica finish replacing the old flyers with the new ones. Yay! More accurately, Monica mostly did all the work while Yuri followed along. But as the club room once again draws near, so does Yuri's confrontation. I can't do this. Yes, you can. It'll be great. Yuri sighs and shakes her head. I'm never going to feel confident enough. I just have to do it. If I don't do it now, I never will. Yuri starts toward the door, but then turns to face Monica. You're not just going to wait outside, are you? I can take a walk. Want me to get you a coffee or something? Actually, I prefer tea. I like to make my own though, so please don't worry about it. Although, I suppose that's one downside of reading here in the club rather than at home. I don't get to drink tea while reading. Sorry, I guess it has nothing to do with this. You know, now that you mention it, I bet we could get permission to keep stuff for tea in the club room. You can use like an electric kettle to heat up water, right? Would that really be possible? I'll look into it. I think it would be great. Yuri smiles and nods at the thought. Well, I'll be back in a bit. Good luck. Monica waves at Yuri, then turns around and departs down the hallway as Yuri's smile fades once more. A moment of daydreaming about tea isn't enough to save her from the anxiety of a task that lies before her, but it must be done. Taking one more deep breath, Yuri timidly opens her clubroom door. Yuri? Oh wait, hold on. I'm not done yet. Hey man, what's up? Sayuri shuffles a bunch of papers around. Yuri stammers, her words clearly caught in her throat. At that moment, she realizes how Sayuri has been spending her afternoon. I wasn't expecting you to come today. I was really hoping to make it all the way through the next chapter first, but I got most of the way through it. And look, DDLC, yeah. This is the plus version doing the side stories. Here's right now. Sayuri holds up a sheet of paper. There's a page of notes, beautifully produced with indentations, categories, and even color coding. As Yuri sees it, her expression shifts from anxiety to despair. I was afraid you were getting disappointed in me, so I've been trying really hard. Stop. Yuri presses her fists against her forehead. Please stop. I can't take this. Yuri. Sayuri's voice quivers in shock after having received the exact opposite response she was expecting. I'm sorry. Sayuri looks away in guilt. Did I do something wrong? I don't understand. If so, if I did something wrong, please tell me. Yuri shakes her head. No, it's me. I keep putting myself in these situations where people are afraid to treat me normally. If you don't like this kind of reading, it's okay, please just tell me. I don't need to be treated differently just because I'm weird. But I don't treat you differently. I just want my friends to be happy. So I thought that if we did something together that you really like, I don't want your pity. Why did I do that? Yuri sinks to her knees. Her voice squeaks. I'm sorry. Tears of guilt and self-loathing begin to stream down her face. This isn't how it was supposed to go. Why is it so hard just to articulate your thoughts? Why do you end up pushing everyone away from you? Yuri's mind pounds with internal accusations as she shuts her eyes, unable to face Sayuri or the rest of the world. She should leave, just escape from here before Monica sees her like this, and before Sayuri tells Monica what she did. But before Yuri can put any strength into her legs, she feels a warm pair of arms gently wrap around her from behind. Look at me next. CG? It's okay. Sayuri whispers in a soothing voice. It's okay. It's okay. Overcome by despair, Yuri finds herself unable to protest or pull away from Sayuri's kind gesture. This is from the plus version of the game. It's probably side stories. The main version doesn't have them. Yuri sniffles, breathing heavily through a clenched throat, trying with all her willpower to control herself. I understand. I understand that the things you're feeling in your head are different from the things you're trying to say. I know that must be what you're feeling right now. I promise, I understand that. So I'll give you as much time as you need. When you're ready, just tell me your feelings and we'll talk about them together, okay? Yuri sniffles and nods her head. She gives herself a minute to compose her thoughts, then speaks while steadying her voice. I think that I've gotten so used to people being weirded out by me that it feels like anyone who's nice to me is just doing it out of pity. I'm so horrible with people. So it makes me not want to believe that someone can actually like me for who I am. Yuri pauses, but Sayuri doesn't interrupt. Rather, she waits for Yuri to continue. I get so excited when I joined the literature club. I thought that it was finally my chance to make friends through my interests, because my interests are the only thing I know how to talk about. It's all I have going for me. But then, whenever I catch myself getting overly obsessive in front of other people, it feels like I'm making a fool of myself. I hate myself for it. Ultimately, I just want to be treated like a normal person, but how am I supposed to expect that when I can't behave like one? Yuri, I just want to learn how to get along with people and stop ruining things for myself. Right, so Yuri finishes her thoughts, feeling more steady as having gotten them out. Sayuri, who can feel Yuri's breath rise and fall beneath her arms, realizes that as well. Thank you for helping me understand you a little bit better. You know, you were so great at helping me while we were reading, so I'll help you with the things that you need to. But I feel like it would just be frustrating for you with how much patience I require sometimes. That sounds kind of familiar. I couldn't stop worrying about that while we were reading. I was so afraid you would get frustrated with me, but I would never do that. I did my best to reassure you by mentioning how I have a lot of patience. Yeah, I know, but my irrational fears just won't be quiet sometimes. I'm sure it's the same for you, right? Yeah, irrational fears. Well, you know, there's no way that you could frustrate me because I already like you as the person that you are. I know that you said you have a hard time believing that, but I promise that it's true. You don't have to be a social person for people to like you. I think you really consider it in your own way, you know? Worrying so much about people's feelings. We're all kind of weird. It's a literature club. But it's the best part that we're all different, and we have different interests. Like about the book. I'm reading it because I want to. I promise. That's what I really want. And it's a bit of a struggle, but try not to mistake that for me not enjoying it. I mean, we could never discover new things if we didn't try them first, right? I want to learn the reasons that you love it so much. And in the end, if it's not for me, then I can say that. I'll be glad that I tried it and learned more about you. Plus, you're like super duper smart, and I want that to rub off on me. Yuri fights back a smile at that comment. Already, the heavy atmosphere around her seems to have evaporated through the caress of Sayuri's arms. Your hair is so pretty. I've always wanted long hair, but I was awful at taking care of it, so I cut it all off. Yuri's tension relaxes. For once, she feels okay just listening, rather than worrying so much about saying the right thing. Sayuri, sensing Yuri's comfort, lets her rest. It must be so difficult for her to feel relaxed around other people. But if the literature club can make it happen, then it's something that she deserves to experience. Well then, based on my understanding of your feelings, I suppose I wouldn't mind if we continue reading. Hehehehe, that's what I wanted to hear. But we can stop at any time. If you truly don't like it, please be honest about it. I won't be offended, of course. I'm not gonna judge anything this early on though, so I'll just see what happens. Oh, and it's not good to touch people without their consent first. Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. Oh, you didn't. I mean, I suppose it was kinda nice. I was just saying, I'm back. Monica's back. I haven't seen you at all recently. Sayuri trots over to Monica. She whispers loudly. Can I hug you? Sure, Sayuri. Sayuri wraps her arms around Monica. Oh yeah, Yuri, it might be good to know. Sayuri can be kind of a hug monster. Hey, don't call me a monster. My Travis is a monster. If he inherits the kingdom, it could spell disaster. Yuri laughs. Monica, perplexedly, looks between the two of them, then smiles. Well, I'm glad you've been enjoying your reading so far. It's like our first real activity as the literature club. About that, well, you've been so patient with exploring my interests. I think it would be inconsiderate for me to not return the favor to you and learn about the things that you like. Yes. Do you like poetry? Yuri smiles. Alright. The question. Okay, let me find it. It's a game. You pull it up on my library. You guys think I should play this? The KFC dating simulator. Oops. Did I play this? Give us to a page. KFC. Oh, I heard it's the actual KFC company that made it. Right? So it's like a big advertisement for KFC for a dating simulator. It's like what, about like 3 hours? It's a KFC dating simulator. It's the actual publisher is KFC. Yeah, the KFC company made this. Well, they not made it, they commissioned it, but still. Yeah, I'm gonna play it. Maybe I'll play it tomorrow. Oh, it'll be so fun. Okay, side stories now. Go through understanding. I should go through pictures. This one's new. Acquisition procedure. Finish the side story understanding 1. Okay. What's this one? Trust 1. Understanding 2. Back. We got this one now. Back. 2, 3, 4, 6. I've got 4 more. From side stories. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Looks like we meet Atsuki. Did he finish DDLC? So let's make a special ending if you get all the CGs and the... So, if you get all of these, it's supposed to be a special ending. It's supposed to be kind of a good ending, but I'm not so sure. I'm gonna try and get it, though. And I have to do these side stories. These. Okay, start respect. Yes. It's like we meet Natsuki. There's so much aura. Oh, that's kind of smart of them though, because dating simulators are really popular. Or it's like, ooh, maybe other fast food companies could compete against them. I'm gonna try to instead of focusing on food, let's focus on making dating simulators. Ooh. It's been several weeks since the club has officially started. Through their initial setbacks, with 3 club members so far, Monica, Sayuri, and Yuri have increased their collective bond within the club. Sayuri has partaken in some of Yuri's high fantasy literature, and all 3 of them, led by Sayuri, have taken an interest in poetry. On a day like any other, the 3 find themselves suddenly interrupted by the clubroom door opening. And in walks a girl none of them have seen before. Hi. Sayuri tugs excitedly at Monica's sleeve. Yuri shifts her head into her seat and buries her eyes in her book. Ugh. Are you here for the literature club? Yeah. Yay, that's great. Thanks for stopping by. It's kind of a small club still, so it's really exciting to see new faces. Yeah. Come and sit down somewhere. You can sit next to my desk. Sayuri prances over to her desk and presses her palms on it. Oh, and Yuri, can you make some tea? Uh-huh. Yuri looks up at Sayuri in protest, as for having drawn attention to her. Natsuki silently glances between everyone when sits down next to Sayuri. Monica follows by sitting nearby. Then suddenly gathering prompts Sayuri to stand up, deciding that standing in the corner and making tea doesn't sound so bad after all. Reading. Okay then, how about we all introduce ourselves? Okay. Well, I'm Monica. I'm the one who started the club. I was originally in the debate club, but I really wanted to do something I felt more passionate about, if that makes sense. So I started the literature club as a way for people to express themselves through writing or reading or whatever kinds of literature. You know, I figured it was your club. You have that vibe. I have what vibe? Oh, you know, like, never mind. I'm not gonna judge people I just met like that. Very adult-like of you. Alright, see ya. I always judge people so hard. Oh no, you don't, Sayuri. Yes, she does. Yuri's deadpan voice carries across the room. Natsuki giggles. I'm Sayuri. I just like learning about everyone and making friends. Oh, and I also like poetry. Oh yeah? Very adult-like of you. Hehehe. I am an adult. The sound of Yuri's electric kettle steaming up fills the room. Oh, that's Yuri. Sayuri lowers her voice. She's kinda shy, but she's really nice and super smart. She likes big fantasy books and tea, and I love her. Well, I guess that leaves me then. I'm Natsuki. I like listening to music and hanging out downtown and stuff. My favorite ice cream flavor is strawberry. Ooh, let's get ice cream. My favorite flavor is probably cookie dough, or maybe chocolate. It's cookie dough. And Monica's is probably vanilla. The heck? I take way too many online quizzes, but ice cream ones are always accurate. What's yours favorite? Natsuki shrugs. Probably green tea. I'm just joking. I have no idea for Yuri. Still, it's pretty chill here. Do you just like hang out, or do you actually do club stuff? Well, we do club stuff too. It just hasn't been structured yet since we only have like 3 members. So we kinda just loosely spend our time doing the stuff we like. But I keep thinking it's about time we start with like some more structured club activities. It's been a while by now, but since I started the club, so yeah. Well, with that being said, what kind of literature are you into, Natsuki? Anything you like the club to get into? Well, I guess I'm literature. Well, I like manga. Manga? Hey, why did you say it like that? Hehe, I want to read manga in the club. Thanks for following. How do you say that? Hello, Sakahoy? I'm not sure. I think that's it. Wait, hold on a second. That sounds so great. Ahoy! You a pirate? That sounds so great. Like, after all, I've been doing all this, Yuri returns to the desk with a tray of teacups, which she sets down on an empty desk. After all the deep and immersive reading that I've been doing, I wouldn't mind doing something a little more simple. Manga isn't simple. If you think like that, you just don't understand the nuance. I didn't mean simple like that. Well, anyway. Putting manga aside, is there any other kinds of literature that you're interested in? Well, not really. In that case, have you considered the anime club? Are you serious? I'm not going to join the anime club. It's full of weird guys. Come on. Is it that big of a deal? Monica is literature, right? I mean, I guess if you consider the literal definition of literature, then technically, I get it. Look, I'll do whatever club activities you want. Can I please just join? I won't bother anyone. If I can just like keep my manga here and hang out after school, I'll do literally whatever you want me to. That's fine, right? Yeah, I guess there's nothing wrong with that. Oh my god, thank you. You're the best. I have most of it crammed in my locker, so I'm gonna start getting it, okay? Natsuki stands up. Need some help? Nah, I got it. I don't want you to see my locker. If you say so, but there's no way it's worse than mine's. I hope we never find out then. Natsuki exits the club room, leaving everyone in silence, save for the sound of Yuri sipping her tea. I'm such a pushover. Hey, it's not that bad. Natsuki seems like a lot of fun. Maybe, but I mean, she has no actual interest in literature, you know? And that's normally fine, but she said she would participate in club activities like it's some kind of obligation. The tea is going to get cold. Yeah. Wait, that's not related. Well, I think everyone deserves a chance. Especially if we can bring her happiness. Besides, maybe she'll take a liking to literature. Hey, who do you think I am? Sorry, I didn't mean like that. I just feel really uneasy about this. I'm gonna do something. My calendar. Where is it? Okay, I found it. Do you have any opinion, Yuri? Not particularly. She said she wasn't going to bother anyone. That includes me, so... Does that mean I bother you? No, you're a pleasure to be around. Hey, I was just fishing for a compliment. I know. But still, I really think we should give her a chance. Yeah, alright. But I really am going to start enforcing club activities. I'm willing to cooperate. Right, suddenly the three of them hear a thump against the door. What was that? Sayuri stands up and walks over to the door, then opens it. Thank you. Carrying 3 boxes of what is presumably manga, Natsuki grunts and wobbles inside before slowly bending over and dropping the stack onto the floor as gently as she can. That's quite a collection. Sayuri giggles in excitement, while catching her breath. Natsuki replies, "There's still one more box. I can put them away myself. I know how to organize them." Monica anxiously glances between Sayuri and Yuri. Is this really okay for the club? Maybe it's what she needs to really kick the club into gear before everyone gets too complacent. It seems like things are finally going to start getting more serious. At the next club meeting, Monica is the first to arrive. Ever since Natsuki joined, she feels a lot less relaxed. Why am I so nervous? Monica paces, trying to figure out her feelings. Natsuki said she wasn't going to bother anyone. So why does it feel like the atmosphere has changed so much? While Monica thinks, the club door opens, revealing Natsuki carrying a box. Monica forces a smile as Natsuki makes her way to the closet. Natsuki forces one in return. Need help? No, I got it. Monica awkwardly tries to start some conversation but fails. Curious, she peeks into the closet where Natsuki is stashing all of her manga. Once full of school supplies, the shelves are now vibrant with bright colors and cute-looking artwork. You know, the top shelf is pretty empty. Maybe we could keep it up there? I can't reach up there. That would be so inconvenient. Yeah, but Monica sighs. But teachers are going to ask what all this manga is doing in here. And I have to tell them it's for the literature club. So, Monica backs off and slumps into a desk. With this kind of tension, it feels like the relaxed atmosphere accumulated over the past few weeks is being sucked right out of the room. Good afternoon. Sayuri spins into the club room. Oh, I see someone's in a good mood. Yeah, because I have this. Sayuri brandishes a cookie wrapped in plastic. I found some money and got a cookie. Ooh, that's so pretty. As Sayuri trots over to the closet, the colorful shelves catch her eye. Which one do I start with? Well, you can start by giving me a bit of that cookie. No way. I saved up all my luck to find that money. If you want entry into my kingdom, you need to pay the tax, peasant. Boo. Defeated, Sayuri unwraps a cookie and breaks off a piece for Natsuki. When Yuri silently walks into the club room, Monica glances with pleading eyes. Yuri returns a quick nod of understanding. Well, everyone's here now. Jeez. I was reading. Despite the club only having one more person than before, it somehow feels twice as lively. Yeah. Okay, so I think we should go over some potential club activities and see which ones you want to do first. I'm going to do something really quick. Meditation. Oh, it's on here, right? I need to pin the thing. Right here. We have 4 members now, so it would be great if we found some stuff to do as a group. Does that sound good to everyone? I agree. Okay, so I have some ideas of my own, but I want to hear your ideas too. Well, I've been having a lot of fun learning about everyone else's interests. Maybe we can start by giving each person a day to share the kind of literature of everyone else. Well, maybe. Something tells me that. Monica glances at Yuri and Natsuki, who both appear very unwilling to even consider each other's interests. Maybe we can try to come up with something that everyone can enjoy equally. You know, like we all vote on a book to read or something like that. I think we should all collectively try to expand our interests, rather than just stick to the things we're familiar with. Why does it feel like I'm being targeted here? Natsuki, didn't you say that you wanted to go along with whatever the club wanted to do? Well, yeah. That doesn't make sense. But that doesn't make it okay for you to ignore everyone else's preferences. I liked Sayuri's suggestion. Yeah, me too. Yeah, but Monica's voice trails off. Although she let Natsuki join the club, Monica finds it incredibly difficult to relent to her demands. If Natsuki doesn't respect the club, why should Monica have to yield to Natsuki's opinion on anything? Natsuki, are you sure that you don't have any other literature interests you could share with the club? I swear, I don't mind if you just keep your manga in here, but I just... Where is it? Natsuki cuts Monica off by suddenly standing up. Well, it's obvious that I'm not wanted here, so I'm just going to leave. But I really would have appreciated you being more upfront with it. Look at this. Okay, I have the Discord links pinned. Right now. Okay, I think you're kind of jumping to conclusions here, but you're free to do whatever you want. Natsuki shoots Monika a quick glare before walking straight out of the room. Oh no. Sayuri runs after her, leaving just Monika and Yuri. For the second time today, Monika slumps down into a desk. Why am I such a jerk? No, she's a jerk. She's just making me feel this way. Monika looks up at Yuri, seeking affirmation. Yuri looks away. She probably just went around looking for the smallest club she could find so that she doesn't have to participate. How could she expect me to give her respect when she has no respect for the club? Am I wrong, Yuri? I'm not good at these things. Monika sighs. Me neither. I just have no idea what to do. I don't want to hurt anyone, but I feel like it's not wrong to enforce the club vision. You know, like people should join because they want to express their passion for literature, or at least develop it. So maybe she's not a good fit for the club after all. Monika sits in silence, afraid to accept her tentative conclusion. Yuri looks tense, but she doesn't seem to want to add anything. You can go back to reading. I know this doesn't concern you. It does. It does how? Well, I just can't comfortably read in an atmosphere where the peace has been disturbed. Oh. Well, great. I'm just ruining the whole club then. That's not an accurate conclusion to make. I know. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of voicing my frustration and I guess guilt. It's like my frustration wants to blame her, but my guilt wants to blame me. Why is it the hardest to be rational during the times you need it the most? I don't think you're being irrational. I think Natsuki is. She has no authority to walk in here and make demands of a club, your club. Something as ridiculous as manga has no place here. The fact that you're even storing it for her should make her completely indebted to you. Well, you're right, but I don't know. Isn't it kind of harsh to say things like it's ridiculous and it has no place here? Do you not feel the same way? What? Oh no. Sorry, no. I'm sorry, but no. Do you not feel the same way? You've been doing everything you can to avoid associating the club with it. I've played for this whole game. No, she doesn't. So I assumed you felt the same way about it. It's not true. Well, recalling her confrontations with Natsuki, a realization starts to set in. You may be right. I mean, if it was anything besides manga, would I really be acting like this? Maybe. I've just been convincing myself that it has nothing to do with the manga. I'm really upset that I would let myself do that. With a sigh, Monika walks over to the closet. She finds herself staring at the colorful shelves. It's just, this really wasn't what I had in mind for a club about literature. There shouldn't be anything wrong with that. Monica starts defending her position once again. It's a complicated issue that Monica had failed to consider before now. Where is the line even drawn at? What's considered literature? Lost in thought, she reaches into one of the larger box sets and pulls out a volume, inspecting it for no particular reason. The cover features 4 girls striking cute and exaggerated poses, all dressed in 4 skirts. Yeah, I mean, amused by the absurdity of the cover, Monica opens the book. Okay, gonna be right back. Okay, back. I'm gonna get my stuff set up. Yeah, you can see. Oh, I see pictures and like that one. I go up. There we go. Back. Looks like it was normally unlocked. Let's see. I go in sketches. I don't know. Oh, seeing it. Mail from Lib Musi. Character discrepancy. From Lib Musi. Musi at mes.local. To United. No, to Untitled Mail Group. Do not use. Date. Saturday, December 7th, 2019, 12:06 a.m. Subject: Character discrepancy. Having run the control simulation for a while, it's evident that a certain character is missing from any mention or appearance. This makes me speculate that Monica is meddling is less clumsy than we think, because she would have she would have had to manufacture this character herself as a way of forcing interaction between her and the user. Could that be why the character has such limited and dissonant personality traits, or am I reading too much into this? My friend messaged me, message him back. My notes go. I have it saved. Okay. Could that be why the character has such limited and dissonant personality traits? I'm reading too much into this. I'll open an issue to start tracking info and observations on the anomaly of this character appearing. Okay, now? You've got mail. New music. Okay, now? Side stories. Respect Part 2. Begin, yes. This sucks. Why is Monica such a jerk? She should be grateful that I even joined her stupid club. It's not like she can find any members. That is kind of true. Monica is usually really nice. She cares so much about everyone in the club being happy. Yeah, right. Well, she usually does. Maybe when she's not busy being so judgmental. So what if I'm into manga? Why can't just one person accept that instead of being so condescending about it? I accept it. I think it's cute. Oh, come on. That's condescending too. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I just want to support you. Natsuki sighs. I know, thanks. It just really sucks. Do you want me to talk to Monica? I don't know. It's not like it's gonna change her opinion of me. Like, even if you were to convince her to back off, that wouldn't suddenly make me feel like I'm actually welcome in the club. I should just find another club. Wait, you don't have to do that. We can figure this out, please. I mean, I'm the vice president, or at least I think I am. And I don't want you to leave. Everyone deserves to feel welcome and to be happy. So I want to make that happen for you. I was wondering, what was the reason you decided to join the literature club? Well, Natsuki hesitates. It's kind of dumb. Oh, I don't say that. There's no such thing as a dumb reason when everyone is welcome. I wasn't welcome, you were to me. So, just don't tell anyone, okay? Especially Monica, I promise, Natsuki sighs. I'm just tired of everyone judging me all of the time. I can't enjoy any of the stuff I'm into without people making snotty comments about it. Not that I care about what anyone else thinks. But you know, the science of a literature club said you can be yourself or whatever. But I said that it was at least worth a shot. But I guess that was a lie, apparently. Natsuki dejectedly kicks the toe of his shoe against the wall. I got L reading. Oh, and I like writing too. Really? How come you didn't say that to Monica? Because she was being so judgmental that I didn't just want to tell her something she wanted to hear. What is this? Let me end stream at around maybe at 2 o'clock. So I should be able to get through all this. She didn't deserve that kind of satisfaction. And if she knew I was into writing, when she would just be like everyone else and try to push me away from the manga in favor of the more mature thing. The two of them remained silent for a while. Sayuri understands it's kind of the question for Natsuki to return the club room, for today at least. But Natsuki has a reason for wanting to join the club, just like everyone else. It's part of the club vision for her to be welcome. You deserve to express yourself as much as everyone does. It's supposed to be what the club is for, so I'm going to do everything I can to fix this, I promise. It's lunchtime the next day. The cafeteria and hallways are bustling with students rushing to meet with their friends and make the most out of their limited break time. Where could she be? Among them is Monica, who always eats lunch in her classroom, but she has some additional business today. Fearing Natsuki would avoid coming to the club, Monica decides to try and find her during lunch so that she can make amends. After searching for an extensive time, Monica finally spots her. Despite her short stature, Natsuki's bright hair helps her stand out from the crowd. Oh gosh. Suddenly feeling awkward, Monica is afraid to get closer. Natsuki is of some friends whom Monica doesn't recognize, and they're all energetically chatting together. It would be really tactless to just interrupt them. Oh yeah, did you end up joining the literature club or what? Of course I joined, why wouldn't I? I told you she would join. Come on. You know she only joined because you wouldn't stop giving her crap about the anime club. I told you I never even wanted to join that stupid club. Oh sure. Well, you have to give her some credit for at least making an effort to finally grow past that trash. It's true. Well, congrats on finally graduating middle school, Natsuki. We're proud of you. Shut up. Just let me do my thing. I'm just joking. You know we love you. Yeah, once the literature club makes you a famous writer, we'll be the first ones to buy your book. What, you're gonna buy her smutty fanfiction? Well, obviously, I want a signed copy. That was like years ago. Don't you think I've grown out of it by now? I told you I was joking. Besides, it's a good reminder of how far you've come since then. Not to mention, you couldn't have done it without us. That gives us the pass to joke about it. Yeah, sure. But it grew up so fast, it brings a tear to my eye. Natsuki suddenly glances in Monika's direction, prompting Monika to quickly turn away and distance herself. Jeez. What the heck? That was horrible. I should have said something to defend her. Why do I have to be so conflict avoidant? Not that I deserve to say anything. I'm hardly better than them. After the way I treated her. I'm so awful. I'm not doing anything right. Any new members? After school ends, Monika distractedly makes her way to the club room. She finds Yuri already inside, eyes on a book as usual. Monika picks a desk and slumps into it, something she seems to be doing rather often lately. Yuri, I don't think I can be club president. I suck at handling anything that doesn't go like exactly my way. Yuri looks up from her book. It's like the literature club is a place where you get to express yourself. Unless it's in a way that I don't like, I'm so mad at myself. I'm especially mad that I didn't have the self-reflection skills to realize what I was doing. So much for maturity. Sorry, I really shouldn't be complaining out loud like this. There's just, like, a lot on my mind. No. I enjoy listening. Really? Why? Yuri shrugs. It just makes me feel nice. Oh well, okay, I guess I'll just continue then. Yuri nods. Yeah. Well, Natsuki has kind of a blunt attitude, you know? It made me feel like she wasn't taking the club seriously. I couldn't even figure out why she wanted to join. I saw her friends talking to her in the hallway during lunch, and they were just so mean to her. Telling her to grow up and stuff like that. The literature club would help her grow out of her manga. It just made me so mad. Like, just let her enjoy it. It makes her happy. Why are you trying to take that away from her? And when I had that thought, I came to the realization that I was kind of doing the same thing, just in a roundabout way. I should have made her feel good about being passionate about something, but I just dismissed it. No, I was actually trying to avoid acknowledging it at all. I even did that with you, Yuri, when you first joined the club. You did? Yeah, I remember. Fantasy isn't really my thing, so I was kind of trying to dismiss it. But Sayuri jumped in and took over the conversation. I should have reflected on that, but I didn't, because I just let Sayuri handle it instead. And now, I'm repeating the same mistake, except I really hurt someone this time. Monica shakes her head. I'm so tired of being caught of things I'm not comfortable with. It's so stupid. Like, I can just picture how much joy it would bring Natsuki if I let her show her passion a little. I'm so angry that her friends were treating her like that. I'm going to get them back for it. Get them back, yeah. I'll get them back. I'm making sure that this is the literature club that Natsuki wants, not the one they want. Suddenly, Sayuri bursts through the door, making Monica and Yuri jump. With a very stern face, she marches over to Monica's desk and sits down next to her. I'm having an intervention. I can do that because I'm vice president. Yeah. Is this about Natsuki? Yes. Yeah, I know. I messed up. I'm super sorry. I was just talking to Yuri about it. Really? I was so dismissive of her passion that she felt threatened and probably just unwelcome. Literally, the opposite of what the literature club is supposed to be. I really need to make it up to her. Oh, yeah, I did it. Thanks to the intervention, Sayuri. I'm glad we're on the same page. friendship wins again. But how do you want to make it up to her? I have a plan. Sayuri, do you know if Natsuki is coming to the club meeting today? I don't think she is. I see. Monica is afraid of that, not because of her plan, but because she's facing the consequences of the damage she's inadvertently caused. But the only way to do the right thing is to face it head on. It's so easy to just duck away from conflict and wait for it to blow over. But that's not enough. To truly respect someone's feelings after you've hurt them is to face them and admit your wrongdoing. Not the wrongdoing of mismanaging the club, but the wrongdoing of disrespecting Natsuki's feelings. Okay, do you think you can get her to come to the meeting now? Or tomorrow? I can do that. Okay, awesome. Yuri, you don't have to worry about anything, but thank you for being my friend. You're such a good listener. Fidgeting with her hair, Yuri turns away to hide his smile. Well, I guess for today it's gonna be a pretty quiet club meeting. I'm going to step out for a bit. Is that okay? Yeah, I'm just going to read with Yuri. Hey, is this one of Natsuki's books? How come it's out here? Sayuri picks up a manga that was resting on an adjacent desk. But Natsuki probably just left it here by accident. But I thought she hasn't been coming to the club. Actually, Monica's been... Okay, Yuri. I'm sure it was just someone else who was using this classroom then, okay? Monica smiles at them both. Then with a wave, she exits the club room. I really shouldn't have left that out. If Sayuri catches on, she'll definitely tell Natsuki, and that would get really awkward. Oh, that kind of would be. It would be awkward. Now, I wonder if there's a keyboard I could borrow from the music room. The time for the next club meeting has already arrived. Monica and Yuri are the first to arrive. I'm so worried. Do you think Sayuri is going to be able to bring Natsuki? Yes. How do you know? Well, she's Sayuri. You know, you're right. Time slowly passes. Monica stands up to pace around and sits again. Yuri's eyes don't move from her book. Then the door finally opens. Sayuri marches inside. Behind her, Natsuki shuffles inside nervously, looking around the room. We're here. Welcome back. Monica, the club president, stands up and greets them with a smile. Sayuri picks a desk and takes a seat. Natsuki sits closely next to her. Looking back and forth between the club members, Monica is struck with a nostalgic feeling. She would stand at the front of the club room just like this, struggling to picture just who may eventually be sitting before her. But imagination was never enough to predict just how unique and diverse each member would be. Each with her own struggles, her own reasons for seeking the vision that Monica had admittedly so vaguely advertised. Seeking trust, understanding, respect. What new lessons will the future hold for the literature club? Realizing that she's getting ahead of herself, Monica takes a deep breath and returns to the present. Okay, everyone, the literature club is starting. We have an activity planned for today. Monica turns around to face the chalkboard. On it, she writes manga in big letters. Today, we're gonna learn from an expert about a unique form of literature, manga. Oh, come on. Isn't this kind of forced? I know you don't actually want to do this, so just... Monica shakes her head. Natsuki. This is the hardest part. After making it this far, it would be so easy to just smile and move on. But that's not enough, not this time. I'm sorry. It was wrong of me to not take you seriously when you're kind enough to show interest in my club. I thought about it and I realized how biased I was against manga. It caused me to disrespect you, and I'm sorry. But I think you deserve to be able to share your passion with us. So can I make it up to you? Well, thanks, but... I know you're only doing this because Sayori told you to. Wait, that's not true. Monica planned this all by herself. I didn't even get a chance to talk to her. I was witness to that as well. This is the Literature Club. The Literature Club is a place where everyone gets to be themselves. We all have our own interests and our differences. It's my vision to let us freely express that. And it's my goal to respect everyone for them. So I just want to learn about the things that make you happy. I think that you deserve to share that joy, just as much as everyone else does. Is that okay? Natsuki looks away and hesitates. Your requirements is... But it's really dumb. The stuff I'm into. Monica smiles. She kneels in front of Natsuki's desk, looking straight in her eye. If you like it, then it's not dumb. Oh, except for me. Sayuri, you're not dumb either. What the heck? You guys are so weird. Fine, I'll show you some of my manga. Only because you admitted that it's literature after all. Natsuki stands up. Oh yeah, I didn't say this before, but I'm actually into writing too. I'm kind of a pro. But I didn't want you to like me just for that. Giant spider species that weaves enormous webs have invaded the United States. We'll see about that. Oh, really? I really did have you all wrong, Natsuki. Yeah, whatever. Today's not about that anyway, right? It's about manga, so I hope you're ready. A week has passed since Natsuki returned to the literature club. Since then, the club activities have been in full swing. Each club member had received a day in the spotlight to share all of their favorite kinds of literature with each other. As another meeting draws to a close, Monika approaches Natsuki on her way out. Natsuki, are you in a hurry? Are you in a hurry home or anything? Me? Not particularly. Why? Oh, there's just something I wanted to show you if you had a few minutes. Sure, what is it? It's not in here. Can you follow me to the music room? The music room? Why? Well, you'll see. You know, I was thinking back. When the club was just me and Sayuri, we were talking about how we envisioned the club to turn out. We cared a lot about it being a place where people could express themselves. Which I close this? Maybe, yeah. And she said something strange to me. She said I was trying to make the club, but I needed myself more than anyone. But I think that it wasn't until you joined that I fully understood that, because you really taught me a lot about myself. Of, like, things that I was probably always too stubborn to admit. Oh, come on. You can't mean that. I didn't even do anything. I just, like, bought a bunch of manga, and then I got fussy when I didn't have my way. It was really stupid of me to make such a big deal about it. No, I honestly needed it. If you didn't express that you were hurt, I would have never realized that I did something wrong. Besides, your feelings are valid, but deserve to be heard and respected. It's just really hard to feel that way sometimes, you know, like, I really shouldn't care about what other people think in the first place. Yes. But when you're just criticized by everyone around you for being a certain way, it can get really hard to just brush it off. And it makes me start to feel like I'm the problem. Like, I'm not doing enough to please everyone else. Am I being too entitled if I just want people to like me? Without me having to hide a bunch of stuff about myself? I don't think I am. I just wish that sometimes people would try to appreciate me for who I actually am. As Monika listens, she recalls vividly how Natsuki's friends were treating her, and how naturally they did so. It's supposed to be the good ending. I'm not sure if it actually is. Well, I've heard it's somewhat good. Or it's at least not bad as the other endings. So it's supposed to be like more happier. How long has she fighting against that, refusing to change for others? I could only wish I was as strong as you are, Natsuki. You're so honest with yourself. I'm like always trying to come off as perfect for other people. Anytime there's like a hint of contention, I just crumble. But it's thanks to you that I really started thinking about this stuff. You really inspired me to start working on it. but well, like I said, I didn't even do anything. You're just being yourself, that's all you need to do. Also, with something else. Monica takes a breath. The thing is, I might have read a little bit of your manga. What? You? What the heck? Why didn't you tell me? I'm sorry. I just felt like kind of embarrassed to admit it, after I gave you such a hard time about it. Oh, it's supposed to be multiple endings just depending on what you do in the game. Because in the... I'm not sure it's in the normal one, but I'm playing the plus version right now. But if you delete Monica's character file before starting Act 1, since Sayuri is next, becomes self-conscious or self-aware after Monica's character file gets deleted. The game automatically ends, and if you load it back up again with Monica's character file still deleted, it'll show the scene where Sayuri is hanging. And I'm not sure if it's different ones depending on if you delete other character files. Like, you delete all of them except for one, stuff like that. It might be a special one if you delete all of them except for Monica before starting Act 1. I can't believe you. Of all people, you're reading manga behind my back. That's so funny. Yeah, well... I just flipped through one of them out of curiosity, but I ended up reading a whole bunch of it. But I mean, one of the characters was in a literature club. What are the chances, right? You're reading Parfait Girls? Wow, you have good taste. Just one volume. And I kind of just picked it out randomly. You're welcome. Well, you have good intuition then. You have to tell me all your favorite parts. Well, I think it was some kind of weird fate, because the character isn't just in a literature club, she also plays piano. It's just weird, because I've always wanted to learn piano. She was like the perfect person, and I always wish I was, if I just did what I wanted instead of always second guessing myself. Monica walks over to the piano and sits down. I guess this is the next one. I've always felt like I should only share the absolute best parts of myself. Hello again. The parts that will impress people or make them like me more. But after you joined the club, I really realized how self-destructive that mentality is. We share things because we want to express ourselves. Sharing experiences allows us to share emotions. Oh, let's go to history. I guess we did it. Right. And I just felt like I wanted to show you this, because if it wasn't for you, I never would have started playing. Hey, I think the credit for that one goes to Parfait Girls, not me. It's part of the, I said before, it's in the DDLC plus, it's one of the side stories. It's what? Let me double check which one it was. It's in the side story, respect. Next we have to balance, reflection, and self-love, and equals. would be side stories, and we should have all these CGs. No. Well, maybe it's true that perfect girls put the thought into my head, but it was still you who inspired me to keep practicing every day. Every day. Because, you know, you just make me feel like I want to do something, I should just do it. I mean, I still haven't been practicing for very long. I'm really not any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote a song for the club, and I worked really hard on it. It doesn't have any words or anything, but well, yeah. That's all. That was so good. It was. Yeah, are you kidding? You're like already a pro. Not even close. Does the song have a name? You said it was about the club, so yeah. It's called My Song, Your Note, because everyone brings something so unique to the club. It's completely different from how I first imagined it, I think. But I was like such a selfish perfectionist. It shouldn't be about me, it should be about everyone else. And it's all of you who helped shape the club into what it is. I would never change that. Well, I think that's really thoughtful and kind of flattering. I kind of feel like I don't deserve this much validation. I wasn't exactly very patient either when I first joined the club. It makes me feel like I should probably apologize too. I think that I was just really fed up with a lot of things, and I got frustrated after not getting my way in the club. So yeah. I really didn't mean to take it out on you. I was being really immature. If you get my stubborn butt to apologize, I guess you're doing something right. It's fine. I'm past it too. I think we're already even. But it's really sweet that you were thinking about it. It takes a lot of maturity to reflect on that kind of thing. Well, I wonder who I got it from. Oh, never mind. Well, anyway, we're even as long as you let me keep my manga in the club room. You did admit that it's a form of literature. You totally can't take that back now. You got me. The closet's all yours. I'll tell you what. I'll bring in a little something for the club tomorrow. I want to do something nice in return. What kind of little something? Oh, you'll see. But I don't think you'll be disappointed. The next club meeting ends up being a particularly tasty one. Something. Okay, that'd be good. Okay. Pictures. We unlocked this one. Nothing new in the mail. Which sides do I respect too? Nice. There's one more. This one. Back now. New music. Okay. This one. Oh. The we do the review poems and whatnot. Gonna be right back. I'm back. So next side story. Oh, where's my mouse at? For her to see it. And you go down to balance. Okay, so it's like this one is in focus with. So it's like Natsuki and Sayuri, then Yuri and Monica again. Not again, but yeah. And then Natsuki and Yuri. Okay. Do balance. I just wanna fuck you. Natsuki. While Natsuki is messing with the orientation of her manga in the closet shelves, Sayuri approaches from behind and pulls her into an embrace. What? Hi. The literature club has been in full swing since Natsuki joined. Including her, the club is now comprised of 4 members: Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica. Each club member had received a day in the spotlight to share all of their favorite kinds of literature with each other. Natsuki was first and shared her passion for manga. Then Sayuri shared her love for poetry as well as how she goes about writing it herself. Hello again. And you see your back. Yay. Monica, who has multiple literary interests, decided to focus her day on short stories. Finally, Yuri managed to demonstrate her obsession with fantasy with a little help and encouragement from Sayuri. After the week was spent on the presentations, Monica decided to give the club members this next week to freely explore each other's literary interests. Okay. Sayuri, having spent most of her time in the club so far with Yuri's fantasy books, is rather excited to begin her journey into Natsuki's manga collection. I want to read with you today. Tell me which one I should pick. Well, that depends on the kind of stuff that you like. I mean, there's romance, drama, comedy, mystery. I like all of those things. Sayuri reaches out and pulls a random book from his shelf and inspects the cover. Shouldn't this girl be wearing more clothes? You wouldn't like that one. In a panic, Natsuki snatches the book from Sayuri's hand and replaces it on the shelf in a less conspicuous location. Okay, well, if you really have no preference, then let's just get started with something that's easy to get into. A lot of these don't start to get really good until like a few volumes in, and I wouldn't ask someone to make that kind of commitment unless they're already really into manga. I could handle it. I did it with Yuri's book at least. Well, I'm more considerate than that. Although I'm kinda impressed by your attention span if you put that much effort into her books. No, I have the attention span of a donut. But I love my friends, and I can do anything if it's for them. Well, okay then. Let's pick you something that even donuts can read. I didn't say I was a donut. I just said I had the attention span of one. Aw, were you trying to call me sweet? You're so cute. No. How did you get to that conclusion? And don't call me that. A donut? Cute. Aw. How come? I just don't like it. I don't need a reason. What is that? Okay. Message from back. Natsuki yanks a book from the shelf and closes the closet doors. If someone asks you to stop, then you just need to stop. People need to realize that. I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to hurt you. Nah, sorry, it wasn't you. Natsuki shakes her head while pulling a second chair over her desk. I was talking about something else. I didn't mean to get angry all of a sudden. Natsuki averts her gaze and mumbles. You're like a nice person, so I wasn't talking about you. I still learned a valuable lesson. Sayuri speaks softly as well, feeling shy after receiving the unexpected compliment. Well, anyway, here's your book, so just start it whenever you feel like it. What's it about? Well, it's like a comedy, and there's romance too, obviously. So, rom-com. Sayuri looks at the title. It's called Love is Another Word for Luck. It's about a girl who keeps accidentally running into the same guys, and then you find out well, you should just read it. But you have to tell me what you think. I can already guess who you're going to ship yourself with. Would be funny if I'm right. Ship? I don't get it. Never mind. Let's not worry about that yet. Natsuki. Just make sure to tell me what you think. Why do you send me that? Oh, okay. I'll start then. Hey, maybe tomorrow we can do poetry too. Oh, yeah, I guess. But don't you want to finish this first? Yeah, but we could do both. I mean, unless you don't like poetry. But I won't make you or anything. No, it's just, well, never mind. We can worry about it tomorrow. After the club meeting ends, Natsuki and Yuri leave. Monika strikes up a conversation with Sayuri. I see you got Natsuki to share some of her manga with you. I really want to become better friends with her. She's so enthusiastic and expressive. I could just listen to her talk. She's so... I'm not sure if she meant I can't say that to her, or if I just can't say it at all. What is it? Say what? Nothing. I'm a woman of respect. But Natsuki is a woman of cute. Oh, I said it. Oh, what's so bad about that? I don't know. But you know, there's one thing I'm kinda worried about. Sometimes I'm afraid that Natsuki doesn't like me very much. Oh, that's ridiculous. How come you feel that way? Well, I mean, just little signs. Like how she only says hi to me after I say hi to her first. And it feels like she only gets excited to talk to me when it's about manga and other stuff she likes. She just seems dismissive a lot. She was like that when I brought up poetry. Yeah, but that doesn't mean she doesn't like you. That is true, yeah. She's probably just shy, you know? Maybe. My stupid head is making me worry for no reason. It likes to do that. It's okay. Try not to worry so much. Everything will be great. But you can always talk to me about any concerns that you have. I'm here to help. You're the best. Sayuri gives Monica a quick hug. Well, I'm going to keep trying. Because I love her and I want to get closer to her. You got this. This the end? This vexes me. After the next club meeting starts, Sayuri is the last one in as usual. Trotting into the room, she sees Natsuki sitting alone by the closet reading what must be manga. Without hesitation, Sayuri pulls up a chair and plops herself down right next to Natsuki. Hello there. Hi. What you reading? Can I read it with you? Natsuki pulls the book away from Sayuri. You can't just start in the middle. There are spoilers. Besides, what about the one I gave you yesterday? Sorry, I was just curious. Well, anyway, I've been waiting forever for this volume to come out. And it just came out yesterday, so... Oh, that's exciting. Well, I'll let you read it then. Can I sit next to you, though? Sure. Sayuri plops herself down right next to Sayuri and pulls out a blank sheet of paper. Natsuki reads in silence, save for the periodic flutter of a page being released from beneath her thumb. From Sayuri's side, only the light tapping noises of her pen meeting the paper can be heard. Okay. What's going on? Make sure to join the Discord server. The link to it is in the chat. It should be pinned in both the YouTube and Twitch chats. Time passes. I'm not sure what we're going to be doing in the Discord server. Once we get enough members, should be set in stone. Sayuri's paper is full of scribbles, and the margins are lined with stick figures. Natsuki lets out a deep sigh and closes her book. Did you finish? No. But it's a good stopping point. My head is swimming. I need a break. Natsuki stretches her arms. Aren't you bored? No, I was writing. Oh, I saw all the stick figures and thought you were bored. I just draw those when I'm thinking or waiting for inspiration. I made friends with them all. This one's sad because she thinks the night sky is pretty, but she can't look up at the stars in public without everyone thinking she's a weirdo. And this one has problems with his back, but the doctors can't figure out what's wrong with him. What the heck? You're the weirdo. Want to read the poem I'm working on? Sure, I guess. Sayori slides the paper over to Natsuki. As Natsuki reads the poem, she furrows her eyebrows. She slides the paper back over to Sayori. Don't you feel weird just sharing all of your thoughts and feelings like that? I mean, your poems are like really emotional. Is that bad? Well, no. It was just an observation. I think people can get closer to each other if they find ways of expressing their feelings. Well, Natsuki begins to protest, but she can't find a good way of putting her thoughts into words. Doesn't that depend on the kinds of interests you have? I don't know. To each their own, but I've never met anyone I'd feel comfortable sharing my poems with. Not that to you. How I'm so... You write poems? You never told me that. I just thought you wrote other stuff. Yeah, that too, but you should. I mean, would you ever want to share? Like I said, I don't do that, but can we talk about something else? I'm sorry. It's not your fault. It just makes me feel uncomfortable, and I can't help it. Still, I'm sorry. It's fine. Well, let's move on to something that makes us both happy. I should continue the book you gave me since I didn't get very far yet. Sure. Over the next few days, Sayori begins each club meeting by approaching Natsuki with unwavering enthusiasm. It's Natsuki. Natsuki. Hi, Natsuki. At the end of one club meeting, Jesus Christ. At the end of one club meeting, Monica, who has become rather invested in Sayori's friendship mission, starts an innocuous conversation with Natsuki while she packs up. It's cool that you've been finding time to spend with Sayori. She's pretty excited for the chance to read manga with you. Yeah. I'm sure you've been enjoying the chance to share it too, right? Yeah, mostly. Natsuki glances over her shoulder, but doesn't... Oh, why am I so tired? But doesn't reply further. What's on your mind? Nothing. I don't talk about other people behind their backs. Oh. Natsuki falls silent, but she just fidgets instead of getting back to what she was doing, as though she wants to say more. It's okay to share your feelings. That's different from talking about someone behind their back, I guess. I just hate when other people talk about me behind my back. So I'm better than to do it to others. Monica shares a bright smile. You're really considerate. Thanks, I guess, but it doesn't feel like it. You can trust me. Natsuki stands in silence for a moment, still fidgeting. I just feel smothered sometimes. I'm not used to someone being like all over me right after we meet. I mean, it's fun to hang out with her, but let me pour this. The lid back on. I just have no control over the pace. I just can't meet someone and instantly become best friends with them and like share everything about myself. That's not how it works. I just want to chill out sometimes. Oh, I didn't realize that was happening. It's fine. Why would you have? I know. It feels bad. I just feel bad about it. I know Sayuri should have realized. Monica navigates through her tinge of guilt, which has surfaced mainly due to her being the one who previously encouraged Sayuri's behavior. Despite not knowing the situation, Monica can't help but feel a little responsible. Do you want me to talk to her about it? No, I wouldn't like that. Well, I could like divert her into another club activity for you or something. No way, that would be so underhanded and mean. Sorry, I didn't think that one through. Besides, just because I complain about it doesn't mean I'm asking for someone to solve my problem for me. True. I'm sorry. I guess I just instinctively want to try to solve problems, even if I haven't been invited to. It's fine. I would talk to Sayuri about it, but it would make things really weird between us. The water down. Couldn't have done that. I should have at least went to get the mixer. Oh well. I'll do it after I'm done with this. I feel like it would make her just constantly be afraid that she's bothering me. I don't know how to just keep things natural. Well, I think you did a good job expressing all your feelings. She totally would understand. Wow. Sayuri really wants to be the best she can be for other people. I think she would actually be happy that you want to improve your friendship with her. Maybe. It feels so dumb talking to someone about how to be friends with them. It's just weird and not cool. Monica shrugs. It's the literature club. When she mumbles through a stifled laugh. It's not the cool club. Hey. Sorry, that just tickled me for some reason. Look, I know that you're in a tough spot, and it's hard for you to express yourself. But you've really demonstrated to me that you're great at self-reflection and critical thinking, even if it doesn't feel like it to you. I think the most important part of being able to navigate through these things. So I believe that you'll find the right thing to do. Well, Natsuki instinctively starts to reject the compliment, but she can't find any excuse to do so. Thanks. Natsuki gathers her fangs, then she finishes her thought in a mumble. And I'm still glad I joined the club, even if it's weird sometimes. Monica smiles, but Natsuki turns her back and walks away before waiting for a reply. It was an unusual way for Natsuki hug to express her appreciation, but Monica knew what she meant. It made Monica feel like everything really was going to be okay. I'm gonna be right back. I'm back. It appears that there's new mail. Let's check it out. There's the mail from Ive Laster. OMG. From December 6th, 2019. No specific time of day. This one must be from today, but let's see. Evlaster. Okay. Okay. Who's responsible for making a Twitter account for Monica? I think it's hilarious. But for God's sake, don't tell Paula. Ah ha ha ha. It would get 404 in a microsecond. Are you just relaying her tweets manually? Or did she code some kind of pass-through layer to automate it? Based on the contents of a tweet, e.g., not screaming for help, I assume they're coming from the control simulation. I've Laster, senior engineer. Okay. Bit weird. New music. Managed reflection. Reflection balance. Side story, yes. It's lunchtime. Sayuri, who usually buys her lunch, is making her way to the cafeteria like any other day. The clamor and bustle of the students is drowned by Sayuri's impeccable skill of zoning out. However, her imagination is momentarily interrupted by the glimpse of a familiar pink-haired girl. Hey, that's Natsuki. I never run into the other club members around this school. Natsuki! Sayuri stands on her tiptoes and waves. Natsuki is busy chatting with her friends, doesn't notice Sayuri at first. Van glances over in Sayuri's direction. Sayuri waves enthusiastically. Following her friends, Natsuki quickly ducks around the corner. Hey, she definitely saw me. Monica is the first to arrive to the club meeting, then Natsuki. Sayuri, having glanced through the window to see Natsuki already inside, is unable to work up the courage to enter. Natsuki's been so distant with me. I was stupid to think she ever wanted to be friends. She only got excited because she got to share her manga. But aside from that, she doesn't even like me. I should just go home today. So yeah, but do you plan on going inside? No. Why? Why, Sayuri? I'm sulking. Oh. Well, I'm sorry for bothering you. Excuse me. No, don't leave me. Oh. I'll stay here then. I don't want to go and I'm afraid of bothering Natsuki. I saw her at lunch today, so I waved and called out to her. But instead of saying hi, she just ran away from me. Really? Not bad. Hey. Sorry. That was a joke. It just sounded like something stupid that I would do from anxiety. From anxiety? Well, I just don't like attention being drawn to myself. Oh. Well, that makes sense based on the person you are. But Natsuki isn't shy like that at all. I thought we were friends. What is this? Make sure to join the Discord server. The link is in chat. It's the pinned comment. But it feels like every day she's just trying to distance herself more instead of getting closer. It makes me feel like she was only spending time with me during the club because I was reading manga, but she doesn't actually want to be friends with me. Well, I feel like I'm missing a lot of context here. Was she in the middle of anything when you approached her? No, she was just walking with her friends. Yuri pauses for a moment. How do I put this? Siri, you're very fond of your friends, right? You always want to be spending time with them. Of course, I don't think there's anything more important to me. And the best parts of the day are always with my friends. Besides that, I really hate being alone, so... You hate being alone? Sayuri nods. We're very different people. I cherish my time alone. I wouldn't trade it for anything. So I think... Well, if I was trying to have alone time, and it was being threatened with an interruption, then it just would not make me very happy. Yeah, but that doesn't have to do with Natsuki. She was already with her friends, not trying to be alone or anything. No, I think it's similar. Well, we're all friends in the club, but we have our own lives outside of the club as well, if you think about it. Making new friends isn't some casual occurrence that happens on a daily basis. A friendship is an invitation to intertwine your lives together, with a capacity at which each person is ready to do that might be different. For friends who just like to have fun together, and others who talk every day and share every detail about their lives with each other. John Lennon hater. Cool. I think we're establishing a friendship. It's important to consider the comfort level of the other person. I mean, we don't really know much about Natsuki's life outside the club. It could be that she simply needs to make friends at her own pace rather than jump headfirst into a new commitment. But that means I really was bothering her. I just really wanted to be good friends with her, so I treated her like one. Was I actually hurting her? I don't know, I'm sorry. My insight was really only based on what I understand about my own needs. And Natsuki and I are completely different, so why was I so selfish? Even if all of that is true, it still means I hurt her. Let's check the gallery again. I think I messed up. Yuri, with you, I think I was really careful to understand your needs when I was becoming friends with you. But I wasn't careful at all with Natsuki because she already seemed really social. Okay. Oh. I just took control of everything instead of looking for the right balance. Now I hurt her and she doesn't want to talk to me. How could I let myself do this? Sayuri, I think that, well, there was one time he told me something about the way I saw things in my head, it being different from reality. It's easy to automatically jump to the worst case scenario, but I think it's more likely that Natsuki doesn't harbor any ill feelings towards you. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, now I've seen. Okay. Wait. I didn't do anything. The scenes got switched around. Let's see, that should be good. Okay, now. So I think if we were to realistically consider the situation, how it would cause someone to feel, I'm bad at this, I'm sorry. You're a lot better than me at things like comforting and reassuring people. Suddenly, Sayuri gives Yuri a gentle hug. You're the best, Yuri. I'm sorry for burdening you with this. You're trying so hard for me. You're such a sweetheart. Where did I go? It's not a burden. I enjoy listening to others. And my friend deserves happiness. Sayuri beams. Well, I think I'm gonna give Natsuki some space. The game is launched Act 2. But she should do what she wants. And if she still wants to be friends, then I'll learn her needs and I'll match her boundaries. Yeah, where is it? Anyways, I'm trying to find it. The one that we unlocked in this part. I found it. That's very balanced. Yeah, I'm sure that's what's best. I wish I didn't feel so awful and guilty. It makes me feel desperate, like I need to make up for it by trying to make her happy. But that's not what she needs. I just have to tell myself that. It hurts, but I guess it means I still need to grow. I really want to grow as a person. If it's better for my friends, I want that. That's very mature of you, Sayuri. Hehehe, I'm mature. Sayuri hops up and down on her toes. So does that mean you'll be going home after all? Sayuri shakes her head. I need to be here to show her that I respect her space. Please, I'll just spend the club by myself today. Yuri nods in understanding. You can go in first. Okay. I drop the capital. You're blocking the door. Oh. Sayuri steps aside. It's missing. By the way, before Yuri's enter the club room, Sayuri interjects. You said that you and Natsuki are completely different, but I don't really think that's true. Well, I think you're actually really similar in a lot of ways. Yuri smiles and shakes her head. Sayuri, that's absurd. You're very silly sometimes. Yuri turns and enters the club room. After a moment, Sayuri follows. The club room is quiet. When Sayuri walks in, Natsuki glances in her direction. Sayuri smiles and gives Natsuki a quick wave before sitting down across the room. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Sayuri decides it's best to continue the manga she was reading, so she pulls it out. However, it looks like Natsuki isn't reading today. She has a sheet of paper in front of her and is tapping a pen against her desk, staring at it. Ooh, are we writing today? Monica speaks in a quiet voice, unwilling to disturb the peace of the club room. When she kneels down at Natsuki's desk, hey! Natsuki pulls the sheet closer to her and covers it with her arms. Sorry, I didn't mean to peek. Whatever. I just wanted to see how everything was going. It's fine. Natsuki replies dismissively. She glances over at Sayuri, who is focused on her manga. Monica follows Natsuki's gaze. I think she's mad at me. How come? I'm busy right now. Ask me later. Monica falls silent. Natsuki looks back down at her paper. She inches her hand away from the top margin, allowing Monica to see. It says, to Sayuri. Understanding, Monica smiles and places a hand on Natsuki's shoulder and whispers softly, I'm proud of you. ... Natsuki looks away, but makes no mention to remove Monica's hand. Monica gives Natsuki's shoulders a squeeze before standing back up and pulling away. The end of the club meeting passes. Yuri has already departed. So as Monica, after checking on Sayuri and Natsuki to ensure they wouldn't stay too late, Sayuri was determined to finish her manga volume before heading out since the end was approaching. However, with Natsuki also staying late for an unknown reason. A silent tension hangs in the air. After finishing the volume, Sayuri brings it to the closet to put it away. She slides it back onto a shelf while Natsuki watches. Then Natsuki gets up and pulls it back out in order to return to its proper location. Sorry. I didn't know where it was supposed to go. It's fine. The two fall silent again, avoiding eye contact. They both look like they're about to say something, but neither of them can break the silence. A moment passes. Well, I'll be on my way. See you tomorrow. Sayuri turns away to hide her pained expression, then walks away from the closet. If there's any proof Natsuki no longer wanted to be friends, that was it. Sayuri, defeated, carries herself out of the club room. Once in the hallway, Sayuri takes a deep breath and hits her palms against her cheek to clear her head a little. Suddenly, Natsuki's stammering voice comes from behind. Natsuki. Startled, Sayuri turns back around to face Natsuki. Here's your next one. Natsuki fidgets anxiously with a shaking voice. I have a lot of things to say. Me too. But you go first. Natsuki bites her lip and can't stay still. Well, first of all, she cuts herself short, struggling to continue. Trying to force the words out, she stamps her foot and hops up and down a little. I'm sorry for the thing I did at lunch, and I'm sorry for just being kind of mean lately. It's really hard for me to I'm not good with things that make me uncomfortable, especially when it comes to like feelings and stuff, so... Face burning, Natsuki clams up again. Instead of continuing, she simply holds up a sheet of paper for Sayuri to take. Shouldn't be that long. Let me get my reading glasses on. The best place in the world. I love my bedroom. It's full of bright colors and soft things. The sunlight shines in and makes everything sparkle. It's the best place in the world. It has all of my treasures, my books, my collections, my memories. All of my dreams were born in this room. It's the best place in the world. It has all my secrets, all my failures, my fears, my feelings. Sometimes it feels so fragile. The door will break at the slightest touch. But it's still the best place in the world. But when someone knocks, I get scared. I brace my arms against the loose hinges. Please don't break. Don't come in. I'm not ready. It's my best place in the world. The knocking won't stop. I block the door with furniture, and I peek through the keyhole and I panic. I'm trapped in the best place in the world. I'm not ready to share my favorite place. I need to clean my secrets and make my bed to hide my nightmares. I need to touch them, to put them away, to see them again. I have so much to do and I'm scared. I'm not ready. But it's still my favorite place. I still want to share it. However long it takes, if you wait patiently, I'll eventually open the door and I'll show you the best place in the world. That's cool. It's a poem. But I thought, well, I sucked it up so that I could work things out with you. So just be happy about it. Please. Okay. Sayuri smiles deeply from the bottom of her heart. I am happier than I could express. I feel so awful, but I'm so happy that you would do this for me. I actually realized that before the club meeting today, but I made a mistake. I got so caught up in the chance to get closer to you, but I forgot to think about what you wanted. That we prob- and that we probably have different ways we like to make friends. About like the friendship stuff, I mean, it's okay. I understand you don't have to force yourself to talk about it. The poem did a good job, so don't force yourself if you're not ready yet, okay? Natsuki nods. You don't have to feel like you did anything wrong. It was my fault and I'm sorry. I wasn't mad at you today or anything like that. I actually felt really guilty and wanted to give you space. I was thinking it's silly that I just approach you all the time, and that I should just let you approach me when you want to. Just whatever makes you comfortable. I'll respect that from now on. Friendships should always start with those things, with the right balance. Natsuki nods again. One thing about that. Well, I don't want to have to approach you all the time either. I just want it to be balanced like you said. Sayuri nods. I understand. We'll make sure of that together then. Well, anyway, now that the two of them have found common ground, Natsuki finds it easier to speak more freely again. I'm not gonna be like sharing my poems all the time now or anything like that, but I guess it wouldn't hurt to do so once in a while. Only the best ones. So you better like them because otherwise I might change my mind. I like anything you do, Natsuki. I was just saying. Why does Natsuki have a fang? Like a vampiric fang. More importantly, I have to tell you about my new boyfriend. Huh? Oh, from the manga. Wait, I need to guess who it is. You definitely won't be able to guess. The two walk down the hallway together. Oh my gosh, we have so much to talk about. Darn, I should have told you to save the last two chapters so I can see your reaction to the big reveal. Aw, you wanted to enjoy it with me. That's so cute. Oh, shush. Hehehe. Okay, I think it's the end of that one. Someone fell earlier. See it now. Alright, we got pictures. Unlock this one now. Back. And this one. Might be a better wallpaper. Sure. This is the new CG. Go back. What time is it? Overweight. I'm gonna end stream.